Yeah.
Look how many words you have there. How you memorize everything? Like.
Hello friends and welcome to our first ever video. Welcome to our channel. My name is Laura.
My name is Michelle.
And we got married about a month ago.
Yeah,
exactly
one
a
and
month,
a half.
one and a half months ago. And we are so excited to be bringing you this new cooking channel. It is a passion and a love of ours to bring nourishing, healing, and very tasty meals to our family, our friends. And that's why we are starting this channel, to share it with you guys as well. I have got a background in yoga teaching, breath work, meditation, and I've got a certificate in nutrition.
I'm an ex-Marine, come to Australia, study English, then go to the kitchen and work in the most famous restaurant in Byron Bay, an area, let's say, yeah.
Yeah, you came from Brazil and we met just maybe 10 months ago. I took a van and started traveling solo around Australia, and I got stuck in Byron Bay after meeting this one. And we just spent all our days together cooking lots of very tasty meals and just exercising, going to yoga, running up to the lighthouse, doing ice baths, meditating. We've been sort of doing that ever since, which has been lots of fun. So one of our favorite quotes is Hippocrates, who said, "Let thy food be thy medicine and thy medicine be thy food." And so today in this video, we're going to be bringing you some of our everyday favorite dishes that we make all the time. Our hope and prayer is that you feel inspired to live your happiest, healthiest, and most healed version of yourself. All right, with that being said,
Let's see what we eat in a day.
banana smoothie is one of our favorite ways to start the day. Not only because it's like packed with lots of like little yummy, nutritious things in here, but it's also very sentimental. It's got a really sweet story to it, which is the fact that when my sister came to visit us in Byron Bay.
The first time that I met her, yeah, in Byron Bay, she was traveling and like pretty much checking, who is this guy?
Who's this guy that's
like
into my life?
My sister, where's my sister and this guy, what they are doing?
She was definitely spying on Michelle and trying to work out, whether he was a good guy or not. And to win her heart, you made her this banana coffee smoothie, which is so tasty. All right, so my chef, what are the ingredients for your very tasty, sister-approving banana smoothie to start the day?
Into a high-speed blender, milk.
And you can put as much or as little milk as you want, depending on how like thick or creamy you want it to be.
Frozen bananas.
The frozen bananas really help like make it thick and creamy, as opposed to using ice, which waters smoothies down.
And the pounders. A teaspoon of cinnamon and maca powder, right? 2 tablespoons, because I really like maca powder.
A lot of this is like totally up to your preference as well. If you want more cinnamon.
And that's our secret.
Frozen
hard coffee.
espresso coffee. And it has to be in little love heart ice cube trays. That's definitely, that makes it taste a lot better.
So have like 2 shots a day of coffee.
2 shots of coffee.
Espresso. And then you blend.
All right, so in my cooking, I really love bold like flavors and texture. And so one of the things that we love doing in our smoothies is not just having a smoothie, but adding in toppings, adding in crunch. It just gives bursts of flavor. It gives bursts of texture. All right, so this is our morning banana smoothie. It's a great way to start the day, and it's also a really good pre-workout as well, because it's filled with a little bit of coffee.
Caffeine.
A little bit of caffeine. All right, do you want to give it a taste?
Then go first.
I will taste.
Yeah.
Yum, that's
Yum.
good. I like that. Let's go to a workout. Yeah. So we love starting our day waking up with the sun. We love moving the body. It's a great way to wake up. yoga is one of our favorite forms of exercise because that's actually where we met. We met in a yoga studio in Byron Bay. I was checking out his downward facing dog and his very attractive back. And a couple months later, here we are. But beyond the physical benefits of yoga, we really love the meditative aspect too. It's a great way to calm the mind down and set your day up for success, set your day up starting in peace. But for me in particular, I have gotten so strong doing yoga. My triceps have never been bigger after doing so many chaturangas every single day. But not only yoga is a form of exercise we like, but running as well for great cardio. We love doing some boxing together as well. We really do love working out together. It's a great way to keep each other motivated and accountable. So after we've done our exercise for the day,
Yoga.
and yoga, it's time to feast. So when we come to cooking, we love making really tasty food, but we also keep health in mind. One of my favorite ancient proverbs is, when diet is wrong, medicine is of no use. But when diet is right, medicine is of no need. So
I prefer mine.
what's yours? What's your proverb?
Nothing can stop a hungry man.
Nothing can stop a hungry man.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
I think as well, like you often tell me, you're like, you know, eating healthy isn't expensive. Going to the doctor, that's what's expensive. So make sure you look after your body. And so with our lunch today, we have got a chia pudding. It's one of my favorite dishes because it's quick, it's easy, and you can just throw it all in a jar, put a lid on, and take it to work. It's super easy, and plus it's the hero ingredient is omega-3s. So for our chia pudding, we're gonna be mixing together our chia with our plant milk, milk of your choice. Today we've got some oat. So the key with making a chia pudding is the chia wants to stick together, so make sure you've got a fork and just keep stirring just for a minute or so. And so whilst this is gonna thicken up, we'll put this in the fridge, and then my darling husband is gonna make a coconut creamy berry topping. All right, so out of the fridge is our chia pudding. It only takes like 15 minutes or so for it to become really gelatinous. And you can see how much the chia seeds have absorbed all the milk. There's nothing nicer than a warm soup on a cold, drizzly day. Although it takes about an hour for the onion, garlic, and pumpkin to roast in the oven, it only takes about 5 minutes to blend together. So even though it seems like it's a really long dish, really it's like a 5-minute meal. Okay, so the tastiest part of any dish is this caramelization that happens with vegetables. So it's when the vegetable starts to almost burn. This is the tastiest part, and most of the time this just goes down the kitchen sink. But what I love doing to make my pumpkin soup really rich in flavor is taking this, adding some water, and then letting this start to come off the baking sheet, and then it infuses into the water, and then you pour that into the blender, and it helps it blend, but it just gives a lot more flavor to the pumpkin soup. And it's easy to clean up afterwards as well. All right, so this is one of my favorite desserts. It is little chocolate date bites. I love cooking with dates because dates are so high in fiber, and because they're high in fiber, they don't give you that big sugar spike throughout the day or for the rest of the night as you want to go to sleep. So all you have to do, cut open your medjool date, fill it with your nut butter of choice. I'm going with peanuts at the moment. create a little boat where you can scoop in the nut butter, then pop in any nut of choice. I'm going with walnuts today, and then close off the medjool date, creating like a little shell. And then with this, we're gonna dip it into some melted chocolate and top with some cacao nibs. Throw it in the freezer, leave it there for 5 minutes, and then it's ready to enjoy. All right, thank you guys so much for following us in what we eat in a day. I hope you're inspired and encouraged to add some nutrition, some fun, some flavor into your cooking.
Some joy, some peace in your life.
That's it.
Right? Like,
do all
subscribe,
the things below. And thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for following us along our journey as we hope to bless you with our cooking. So, see you next time.